Okay, you're good.
Right. First of all, thank you for that, Kenny. Really made me feel good. I want to start off by saying, by just talking about how SOAR has impacted my life. I've been in SOAR for about 4 years now. And just in the way that Kenny can't imagine SOAR without me, I can't imagine my life in Shanghai without SOAR. I can't remember what life was like before I started going to SOAR. From the very first day that I came to SOAR, way back when we were like on Sui Chenglu in that little dingy basement, the very first day I went there, I remember this very clearly. It was the week after Consecrated Retreat, who nobody here was at. Oh, never mind, Andrew was there. And Kenny was there, whatever. Hi, Kenny. It was the week after Consecrated, and I decided, okay, you know what, I'm just going to go to SOAR, see what this is like. And I'm walking down to the old SOAR house, and Abby Kohlbacher, who, again, like 2 people here know, okay, like a few people here know, she sees me on the road, and she met me at retreat. She sees me on the road, and she just yells in like the top of her voice, "Hugh, you're coming to SOAR!" And I'm like, I met you once, but thank you. But after the very first day that I went to SOAR, I found not only a group of very cool people who I was very blessed to call my friends, but I found a family. One that was never going to leave, one that no matter how much distance we put between us, I would always have in my heart and with me forever. So thank you for that. I just want to say that over the past 4 years, SOAR has blessed me in ways that I never imagined a human being could possibly be blessed. SOAR has helped me through times of depression, times of anxiety, times of anything that you could possibly feel. SOAR has been there for me. And honestly, I can't imagine what my life would be like right now if it weren't for SOAR. But all I can say is that my life has been made infinitely times better with SOAR, and I'm so glad that God brought SOAR to me. And I just want to say that for some of you out there who aren't leaving or who might be a little younger, I'd like to say to you guys, I sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, hope that SOAR blesses you in the same way that it has blessed me. And I really hope that that you guys get the experience that I got and be blessed in the way that I was blessed, and have your lives be made so much better in the same way that mine was, because honestly, it's been one of the greatest things that I've had, and I'm so glad that SOAR has been here for me. So now it's the actual testimonial part of this. Over the past couple of years... Okay, part 2 of my testimony. The testimony 2.0. Over the past couple of years, like I said earlier, I've gone through a lot of different phases. There have been times when I felt really anxious. There have been times when I felt really depressed. There's been times when I felt like, oh my God, what is my life going through right now? Life seems horrible, and it's like this black pit that I'm never going to get out of. That's normal. That's a part of life. It's part of being a teenager. It's part of growing up. Everybody, I think, feels that every now and again. But even still, it's not the best feeling. And in those moments, it's easy to feel like, oh, how am I ever going to get out of this? This feels like inescapable. This pit of depression that I'm in feels inescapable, and it feels like I'm never going to get out. It feels like there's nothing else in life apart from this. I don't remember what happiness was like. Is happiness real? And it's really easy to have those feelings when you're in that place. But not only has, like I said, SOAR helped me through those times, but also obviously God has helped me through those times. And I think that the point I'm trying to get to here is that it's okay to feel those things. It's okay to feel anxious, it's okay to feel depressed, and it's okay to feel like you failed. Because again, it's a natural part of life, it's a part of growing up, it's a part of being a teenager, even a part of being an adult, I can imagine. And that's not going to change. But B, it's also it's not necessarily part of God's plan, but it's part of it. God helps us through these things. God makes things work together in ways that we might not be able to fathom, that we might not be able to comprehend, but ultimately God helps us through that. I can attest to that personally, because I've had times where I've not done well on a test, or I put my mind to something, I tried to do something and it came out terribly and it completely failed, and I in my heart felt like a failure. And I felt like after that nothing good was ever going to happen, that I was never going to get out of this dark pit that I seem to have put myself in because I failed in doing this one thing. But then, a little while later you look back on it and you realize, wait, why was I worried about that? Why did I think that was a problem? Why did I think that getting a D on that math test was going to mean that I was going to be working at McDonald's in 10 years' time? And you look back on those things and you realize that they didn't. Not only did they not really matter, but to us in our lives, but they don't really matter to God either. Because remember that God has something better for you than scoring an A on your math test. God has something better for you than doing well on every project and every test and every task that you've been assigned. He has something bigger than you than that. And all you need to do is wait and see. Because the thing is, we don't understand the way that God works. And we might never be able to understand in this lifetime. And the truth is, we don't have to. We just kind of have to roll with it. We kind of have to say, you know what, God? My life is your life. Whatever happens in my life, that's up to you. Yes, we might try to do well in the tasks we've been assigned. We might try to study hard for our math tests. We don't want to get an F. We don't want to do badly. But ultimately, whatever happens, that's a part of the life that God has given us. And whatever happens, we're not going to disappoint Him or let Him down. We're not going to. If you score an F, God's not up there shaking His head at you, going, "I expected so much better from you." He's not doing that. Maybe your teachers are, or your parents are, but God's not. Because, like I said, God has something bigger. He has something better. And if you wait, and if you see, it will come, and it will be so much more marvelous than getting an A. It'll be so much more marvelous than anything that you think is going to make you happy in the moment. And trust me on that. And don't think that in the moment, don't think that failing in this one small thing is going to mean failure in everything else. A few years ago, I might have done badly on a math test, and in that moment I might have thought, oh my God, what is this going to mean for my future? What is this going to mean for me a few years down the road? People are going to look back, the universities that I applied to are going to look back at my transcript and they're going to see I got an F on that math test, and they're not going to want to accept me. Don't let yourself feel it like these small little things are going to ruin your entire lives. And don't let it think that these small little things are going to mean that you're worthless, that you'll never amount to anything. Trust me, I felt those things in the past. I used to be absolutely